Hey mamas, welcome to day number 2 of the FlyLady Baby Steps. Today it is 12:41 and I'll be honest, the thing that I'm talking about with you today with the baby steps is exactly what's going on right now. I am still in my comfy clothes, I've got my fuzzy socks on, and of course all I want to do is watch Netflix on the TV. Guys, if you know what I'm talking about, day 2 is here to help.
So FlyLady wants us to get up and get dressed right off the bat. So when you get up, go ahead and get completely dressed, and this is your house uniform. Now she does recommend like actual clothes and not pajamas and things like that, because she wants you to feel motivated to get moving and not to lounge. It's super easy if you're in super stretchy pants to just want to lay around on the couch and not get things done. So by go ahead and putting on your uniform, which is something semi-cute but very functional, so that you could leave and go get the kids, you can go to the grocery, you can go to a doctor's appointment, and you don't have to get ready. You're already ready for the full day. So this is where the controversy kind of happens. There's a huge divide between people who refuse to wear shoes in the house and people who are fine with it. So there's a method to this madness. Let me explain, and then you can decide for yourself. So multiple studies have been done, and yes, wearing shoes in the house is not as healthy, they say, because, you know, viruses and dirt and grime come in from the outside world and they get on all the surfaces. The argument is we're going to be cleaning all the surfaces, so you shouldn't have that much build up, number one. Number two, there is studies that suggest that by putting on athletic type shoes, they don't have to be running shoes, but something that laces up, tricks your mind into knowing it's time to get up and get moving. So that is why she recommends some type of a lace-up shoe. Now, so the workaround for this is go ahead and find one pair of shoes that maybe, you know, are kind of new, you haven't been wearing them around too much, or go to the Dollar Tree or the dollar store or Walmart or wherever and get you a pair of lace-up shoes that are not super expensive, that are comfortable, that you can designate as your house shoes. And you're going to put those on every day so that when you lace them up, you know it is time to go to work. So once you're dressed all the way to shoes, go ahead and get your face and your hair done for the day. Now, I'll be honest, there are 2 or 3 days a week that I go full on fixed up and look decently good. But normally I do repeat hair the second day, which just means that these curls look okay the next day. I just have to tame any craziness, and I do a 5-minute face. So don't feel like you have to be supermodel ready. Just be ready so that if someone were to drop by, you wouldn't be embarrassed. Like, you look decent. And it also helps you feel better. So this is a huge thing that I've really noticed, is getting dressed all the way in an outfit that looks okay. It's very casual, but I can get things done, having my shoes on, and then having myself totally ready. I am able to shift easily if things go sideways. So for example, today my husband is out of town and I had to make an extra trip to town to run some errands that he called me on the fly. Because I was already dressed, because I had everything already together, I was able to grab my purse, run right away, get it done, and get back so that I could finish all the things that I have on my to-do. Now, 2 years ago, when I wasn't doing FlyLady, really, I kind of did FlyLady-ish, which did not work, I would have still been in my sweats. I would not have had actual shoes on. My hair would be in a really messy bun, and I'd probably still have the black stuff under my eyes from my makeup last night. So this time, I was able to just jump and go do it. 2 years ago, I would have had to spend 30 to 45 minutes getting ready before I could do the errand and then get back, and half of my day would have been gone. So it is a time saver, and it's a mental boost because I feel better, I feel prettier, I feel younger. I feel like I'm doing a much better job at just adulting. Okay, so now that you're dressed, that is it. Tonight, all you've got to do is shine up that sink and deal with those dishes, and you are good for day number 2. Now, don't forget, grab your printable. You're going to check this off, take a picture, and post it over in the Facebook group or on Instagram, and you may just get a shout out from me. Plus, we're there to encourage each other, and so pat on the back for a day well done, and we're going to dive in tomorrow with day number 3. Remember that when you go to the sink tonight, it's not the deep clean that you did last night. This time, it is just dealing with the dishes, getting them taken care of, and then rinsing the sink and drying it off. That is it. It only takes 2 seconds, and that sink looked pretty amazing this morning, right? Go ahead and comment below, how did you feel when you saw the sink first thing this morning? Because for me, it is like a big, huge hug in the morning that I've done something. So I love it, and I hope that you guys get inspired by it. And don't forget the Facebook group, it is Today's Fly Babies, and I'll put a link in the description so that you can join in. As you do new things, it is super important to have a community that is there to kind of celebrate the wins and help you along the way, because you may run into a roadblock down the road and there's no need to feel like you're in it alone. We are all going to have those days. All right, guys, mark your tracker and then let me know how you did, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Wait a minute, I almost forgot. If you're new, welcome. I'm so glad that you found the channel, and we are on day 2, but you can jump in right where you are. So the 2 things we're doing today, just do them the best you can. I'll put the link to day 1 over here so you'll know how to deep clean that sink, and join us tomorrow as we add on to our routines. I love y'all. You can do this. Bye.
Gaze upon the sky.